Okay. I want to start off by saying thank you, God. I want to say thank you, God. Regardless of how foul things are going with me, in regard to how I'm being manipulated, I need to be thankful because I could live life like this slow life. This trash are just the lowest of the low. And, it's funny how they try to vilify you and paint you in this faction, but the reality of how disgusting and easy. What they do is not like, it's the almost easy way to be a foul human being. It doesn't take bravery. It's a cowardness of it's already foul to be a nasty low life the way they are nasty low life, but it's really easy for them because they get the luxury of not being seen, and they have the luxury of utilizing this technology can really manipulate your thought process, and children can partake, which should be an indication of how easily you can be a foul human being like them. So now on top of that being a cowardly human being, but a cowardly human being involved in some disgusting things. You know, as a target individual, our body are being destroyed. They use this technology that can do so much to you, to your body. It destroys your body, your brain, your thought process. It rewires you in so many disgusting ways, and it destroys your body. Like your immune system are being destroyed. This technology destroys your body, and things changes in your body. You are no longer able to function as well. Psychologically, you get manipulated in so many disgusting ways. This is the first thing that happens quickly. That change is noticeable immediately. The manipulation, the mind games, the thought rewiring, the thought process being changed. This is something you recognize immediately. But your body slowly breaks down. That's a slower process where things become worse with time. Unlike your brain, which immediately you know that you no longer think the way you think, your thought process is completely manipulated. And you recognize that immediately. But your body takes a little bit longer, because what they do is now they don't try to kill you immediately. They are slowly destroying your body, slowly. And it's still nasty. Now, I'm feeling my body obviously slowly breaking down. As I said many times, I can feel my organs being destroyed, but there's certain things happening to my body that I can recognize. And I know they've done things of that nature on others. You hear women saying they get yeast infections and they do these things with a private area. And it's something that they do even to children. They are nasty low life. Nasty low life. With me, they made it hard for me to take care of myself hygienically. Right? When I try to be hygienic, and I'm going to be sorry for being graphic, but as an adult individual, I need to wash myself accordingly. There's a certain portion of my body I don't like to to wash, because as soon as I have some kind of contact there, they try to make me think in this way. It's so disgusting. Matter of fact, 2 seconds ago, I heard this trash, this bottom feeder. This is a coward low life. They have rewired my brain in these disgusting ways. I heard this trash say, "Oh, her little hands," or "little hands," or something like that. And they've been making me imagine disgusting things with little kids in my private area. And what they try to do is like to try to make me think, now what we did is we mapped it with you as a kid, and then they've tried to exaggerate things of what I did as a child when I was in middle school. As I mentioned before, I said how they like to say, "Oh, you used her hand, you did this and that." And so now what happens if anybody has little hands? They start making me imagine a child, and me. It's so disgusting. They rewire your thought process in these disgusting ways. So when I'm trying to wash myself, somehow they make me think of these ways. That's nasty. And that now we reminded you. It's like, what? First of all, you're exaggerating what I did as a child, and two, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm an adult man. And you guys are known to be torturing children sexually. This yeast infection I'm talking about, the way they torture women. They've done that to children. When they target the kids' genitals. And they send this trash that try to counter reality. I'm not gonna let them live their fantasy. They know if I see them, I know that these people are involved in a program where they will torture children in sexual ways. Meaning targeting kids is by targeting their genitals. Well, me as a grown man, I'm here trying to clean myself, and they make me think of kids. And then trying to, no, you pay for what you did as a kid. The people torturing babies. And having to make me imagine this exaggerated version of what I did as a child. And think that I'm thinking these people are protecting kids. This cow trash yelling from the hallways. They are foul human beings. They're going to get theirs. I just pray to God that I don't do anything for that. They are nasty bottom feeders. So now, because of me being uncomfortable, cleaning myself as an adult man, because every time they do that, they make me think of children, and then try to be like, now what we're doing, we're mapping to you as a kid, I'm mapping to me as a kid. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown adult. I don't care about even my gender. I'm a grown adult. To talk about me as a child. You involved in a program that literally tortured children sexually. You think I'm going to let you leave this fantasy? There was a grown-ass woman, because I need to take care of myself. There is some circumstances that makes me making sure I have to make sure that I'm clean. As I'm doing the cleaning duty, this grown woman is making noise campaign and slamming the door and the garbage while and I don't want to be graphic, making sure that I'm clean. And I'm talking about my private parts. I'm sorry for this grown woman lives life right now to make noise campaigns so that my brain can be manipulated to think about children while I'm doing this. That's why I was like, thank you God I don't have to live life like them. Imagine this grown woman is out here cleaning herself in this way, hygienically, taking care of herself as an adult. And I'm making noise campaign so that my brain, their brain can be manipulated in ways to think about children as she's taking care of herself in this way. This is a grown woman with a life and can have the choice to live a dignified life, but this is what she does. There are low-life trash that are going to get theirs. It's okay. This is a coward life. I'd rather be dying this way than having to live life this way. Truthfully, they keep talking about how I'm dying, and I'm like, if you're living like this, this is you, be fully alive. The option to live any way you want. Do you think I envy you who's living life? You are the definition of how life should never be lived. Because you have the choice to live a dignified life, and you're here trying to make me think of children as I'm cleaning myself in a way to be hygienic. This is what life should be. This is why I should be grateful that I couldn't live this life. No, this is how a coward low life lives. That will die. Some of these people will die before me. I'm just thankful to God that as I'm dying, whatever pain I go through, I'm thankful that I'm not living this life out here saying, oh, her little hands. Because they try to connect this to my genitals as I'm cleaning myself. To be hygienic. It's so disgusting. And these things that they try to counter, it's because they have done these things to others. They can make your immune system act a certain way. They can play with your skin. You can have irritations of some sort. And they like to target those in the genitals. So I'm not sure if that specifically was created in this way, but I know they've done it where I can, out of nowhere, feel like some kind of feeling triggered by them to get some feelings that's almost like a burning sensation that can turn on and turn off whenever they want. But they've done that to women where they make them actually turn on like yeast infection. Like whenever they want to. So they have these tactics of disturbing human beings by targeting the genitals. And then while you try to handle yourself and do whatever you need to do to maintain hygienic status, they rewire your brain to think in disgusting ways. These people who are living the life that they live, I rather start dying in hell than live in this heaven that they're in, where this is what they do. I rather die in hell because if this is heaven, my goodness, oh gosh, I don't want to be in the heaven they're in, because this is the best life they're living. This is heaven. The horrible hell that's waiting for me is better than this heaven that they are currently in. Because there's nothing worse than to be able to live any life that you want to. You have the choice to live a dignified life. Now you are here making somebody have this reaction in this private part, or involved in a program where you are forcing an individual as they clean themselves to think in these nasty ways by choice. You have the dignity to live a life, but now you're here making nose campaign and somebody's cleaning themselves in this hygienic way. And I wonder, like, when you see me and I see you for the low life that you are you surprised? Are you surprised I can look at you and look at you for the pure shit that you are? How would you see me if I was the one doing that to you? If imagine you are cleaning your, forget it, even if you hate me, but imagine you're cleaning yourself in this hygienic way. You're taking care of yourself as a grown adult. I make noise campaign because you're cleaning yourself in this fashion, and I want your brain to be manipulated to think something else that's related to children. Then you see me. You'll see me for the shit I am. Because that's what a shit human being does. That's what they are. You know, yesterday, I woke up choking on my own saliva. They can do these things. I swear, no fear. I did that and spit out, because I know it's like, if I die, I die. Death is okay. This death is what we have in common. Even with this low life. Some of these trash might even die before I die. But you see me, what fear of death I have. And they're like, oh, it's going to be, you're screaming, you're going to be like, listen, you are a brave person who can watch somebody go through sufferings. But you going through sufferings, you see how brave you are. Because being brave is not about how you can see somebody go through sufferings. That's a coward, a low life. A child can do what you do. A child can make yourself talk in the way you talk. No, you'll be there. Okay. Then you see in person, you see this loser. This dilutive trash. From far, we there, you can't even dare to say Roy Moore. You're a sad, pathetic life. They're here forcing people to have these disgusting thoughts while targeting even children and targeting the genitals. Then you see how weak and bottom feeders they are. Death comes to all of us. Like I said, I'm such a prophet to say that these losers will get theirs in ways that's just even scarier. Because you might go through more sufferings. But I'm telling you, when you live this kind of life, it takes a minuscule little bit of just negative things happening to you for you to have a fear that is surpassing anything that me as a target individual who's going to deal with some horrible things will never experience. Can you imagine you do this nasty thing in this cowardly way, like you know you're a piece of shit, and some little thing happens to you? For me, for example, I'm choking in my own saliva. I have no fear of death. But imagine this piece of shit here doing that to you. That's a little accident, I choke a little bit. Oh my gosh. They will have a fear that surpasses anything that you will deal with. Even though you're going to go through some horrible things. Because this bravery, we're there, we again. You little trash, you can't even look at me in my eyes, you piece of shit. But I'd rather die in hell than be involved in a program where you are literally trying to make somebody accept this rewired fashion of thinking. And this cowardly low-lifeness that you show how cowardly you are. Right now, for example, I'm hearing some trash in the hallway yelling. They know that at this point, I will humiliate this low life and I will see them up and down for the shit that they are. Try to talk to the little girls, the little kids, the little hands, whatever. It gets to the point where even little hands, they start making me imagine some disgusting things. And now because I've been having to be hygienic in certain ways, they want to connect this. These people who literally torture children even in sexual ways, meaning they target the genitals. And they send this retard, this child-like people who are supposed to come to this. Target individuals, stay strong. Stay strong, but understand these losers are disgusting low lives. From the kids to the adults. The kids are doomed. They didn't even have a chance to live a dignified life. They're already starting this way. It's not going to get any better. The older ones, death is at the door. This is how they live their life. The other ones some of them have kids. Watch how things can come back to you. Target individuals, stay strong. And know that justice will be done for the nasty things they do to us.